Oh,
Hello, Avery, is it?
it is.
Good. Let's get straight down to business. You are aware that you've been reportedly missing from your shifts, jobs, you know? Well, I mean,
And
just saying. Are you
I am
aware?
highly aware.
Are you highly aware what happened to the most recent placed?
I do not think so. Elaborate.
The 2001 Rammies Burgers and Chips.
That place was a hellhole before it even opened.
Well, I'm assure I, I, I am assure that I can tell you what happened. What did happen
You can.
is, yes, you did part ownership with your boss.
I know.
Anyways, um, let's see. Thomas and I think the janitor told me that there was just some type of purple being. We don't know what it is. We have put it in further notice.
Wait, purple?
Yeah, purple.
Is it a bear?
Yeah. Do you know something?
There are some things I know about it.
Could
I'm
you
not
tell
going
me?
to tell you.
You do know that anything you say will be against you in the court. You are going to have to tell me.
I could just disappear again.
Hmm. I don't think your friends would like that.
What friends?
Hmm. Thomas, the janitor. You're friends with them.
Friends? They were just employees.
Mm, your boss told me that you talked to them and acted towards them more than just employees. Well, either way you put it, we do know that you are friends with them in some way.
Any proof?
We talked to your boss before he died.
He's dead?
Avery, what happened to him? Let's just say he blew up his last restaurant, supposedly saving the place. Uh,
He blew something up?
well, the security cameras show him having a pipe in hand, going into the generator room to blow up the whole entire place, while that purple being was destroying your animatronics that you own, or part ownership with. Avery Harman, you are being watched.
You think I don't know that?
And anything that you say and do will be used against you. So I say again, I need you to tell me everything you know about this purple being. I would like for you to tell me.
I'm not telling you anything. Don't care if I go to court or not.
Look, I'm trying to be your friend.
That's what they all say.
Let's just get to the other questions. Do you have any family members that are alive still, or dead?
I do not.
Do you take any medication?
Antidepressants.
Okay. What's the regular use?
1 pill a day.
Okay. Have you taken anything else like counseling?
I have not, no.
Therapists? Don't know. Are you aware of this company's past?
Past?
Yeah.
I do not think so.
Well, let's just say it isn't good. By your resume, it seems like when you were, I think, yeah, it says when you were 16, you were convinced of murder of Fredbear's Family Diner owner.
I have not touched a person ever. It was a frame.
Avery, the papers are right here. I don't think her husband would be too. I don't think you would be too happy if your husband went missing. Now, would we?
Husband? Don't have one.
I do know that you have one. I know about your personal life, your siblings, your parents, their parents, family tree. We know more about you than you know about me. It's basically a waste to ask you all these questions.
And why do you do it?
To get your side of the story. Avery, I'm trying not to get you in jail or in court. If you weren't missing, Thomas's parents would have sued you. Since you have
For what
part
exactly?
ownership. Thomas was in the wreckage.
I wasn't even there.
Well, you had part ownership. You are liable, part liable for anything that could ever happen.
All that douchebag's fault.
Like I don't know, a murder of a kid in the last pizzeria.
I didn't murder anyone.
No, you're right, you didn't. But Rami did. It was in the last known place that you were in. I think it was Rami's Pizzaplex.
I can't help that.
I'm sure you can't. I am very, very sure. I'm aware of your little animatronics. I've
Whatever
spoken with
program is up
him.
in that thing's skull, I can't get rid of it.
Mrs. Harman, I have spoken with Rami.
You spoke to a robot? What are you, crazy?
I've spoken to Buzzy the Bee. Let's see, spoken to Wally, Eve.
You spoke to robots.
Yeah.
They're just AI.
Mm. Then it seems like you do not know this company enough. I've spoken with them. Rami kept speaking about some golden bear. He said Miss Fredbear or something along the
Oh my
lines.
god.
Do you know
That
anything about
thing?
that? Yeah, that thing. Mind telling me about it?
That robot was meant to be used for scrap parts. But they ended up keeping it, knowing it, and putting it on a stage.
Well, I'm assure you that, you know, they did like it.
That thing was a waste of time.
Just like a waste of time this company is. What made you decide to be in this company thing? You know, part ownership.
The original owner was a good friend of mine.
They called him the speaker or something.
I know.
Just making sure you know. I don't think you know how much bodies this company has.
Bodies?
Dead bodies. Murder count.
I was never aware of a murder other than the one caused by Rami.
Miss Harman. I've also spoken to Mr. Harman. Your husband. That you don't have to act like you don't have one. Cause I already know. I've spoken to him. Where did you go? Cause you have not. Well, he's told me you haven't responded to his texts in, I don't know, 1 month, couple weeks. That makes you look more guilty. Unless you built that purple being, then all the proof resides to you.
Why would I create that hell thing?
Because you hate this company so much. You hate your friends that wanted to be there for you. I think there was a head engineer by the name of Nate. Do you remember? Oh, what am I getting? Nate Harman. Yeah. Right. Him. We've been keeping tabs on every single movement you do in your whole entire life. Including your boss, Thomas Polar. Oh, well, that's what they say his name is. Ah, Whatever. You know who I'm talking about.
Sadly.
We've been watching everything you do. There's no point on hiding. Tell us what that purple being is, and you can walk out of this room without handcuffs. I'm trying to be your friend here.
You're just doing your job.
You're right, I am. The one thing I don't want is to put handcuffs on you.
That thing was a mistake. An abomination.
Speaking of your papers also, you used to, be a 16 also. No, right as you got out. You spent a couple, like, 2 to 1 years on your paper. It says two to 1 years at a Western-styled factory. You also worked on a model that looked identical to that thing. To that purple being. By the name Finn. Oh, well, that's the evidence we have, unless you have something different to say.
Show me the proof.
The paper, right on the desk. All of it's there.
I'm impressed.
Every word you say just makes you even more guilty. Huh. You kinda sound, like another guy.
And who do you think?
I interviewed him. His name was William Afton, I think. By the name William Afton. But it's just me. Might be.
Just you.
Anything else we need to cover?
Don't think so.
Oh, do you got a pet? Any other sorts of animals?
Nope.
Anything you've illegally done? Oh wait, no, why am I even asking that? It's on the paper.
You said I sound like a lot like a William Afton.
Yeah.
What was my last name before Harman?
Avery Afton.
Exactly.
So who's this person that framed you? Why would a little brother blame you for something?
So he can get away with his own deeds.
Well, anyways, Miss Sharman, I think this is our time. There will be a paper at the end of the hallway. Sign it.
Okay. I'll see you soon, Detective.
Oh, and remember, I'm always watching you.
I'll stay in the shadows.
Just like your brother.